Welcome back, everybody. Today's video is going to be short and sweet. I just want to address what I've been hearing about some Michigan slander in the media and just around the country because Michigan won the Big Ten regular season title. There's no way around it. No way around it. We have the standings here pulled up. As you can see, Michigan finished the year 14-3 in conference play. Had a little rough end of the year, I will note. 2 losses in our final 3 games. But the game against Michigan State, come on. The title was won by then. I don't think Michigan played with the same effort that they had throughout the rest of the season. And I think they could have won that game had they actually been playing for something. Not to mention the fact that Eli Brooks was injured in the middle of it. But good for Michigan State for winning that game anyway. No excuses. Michigan did lose that game fair and square. Illinois finished the year 16-4. They won 11 of their last 12 games. And they've been looking like one of the best teams in the country. No doubt about it. They're very talented. They have Ayo Sumo, Kofi Cockburn, Andre Curbelo. They got a lot of good players, but they didn't win the Big Ten title. You know why? Illinois' win percentage is .800. They won 80%. They won 16 out of 20 games. Michigan's win percentage is 82% in Big Ten conference play. They won 82% of their games and 14 out of 17. This is not a normal season. And Illinois fans and Illinois players and Illinois coaches, Brad Underwood, I'm looking at you, who have been saying that Illinois is the rightful Big Ten champion, have to understand that COVID has thrown everyone for a loop. Michigan, no one can say Michigan flaked out on this season because there was serious COVID issues going on within the Michigan University. And it was the right thing to do to suspend play. And making a ton of games at the end of the year just wasn't going to happen. Michigan already played like 5 games in its final week and a half. That was a lot. I mean, they were playing 3 games a week. So they weren't going to get all those games in. They had to finish the year with 17 games played. They couldn't play all 20 like Illinois did. And good for Illinois for not having to take a COVID break. But Illinois also, that's just lucky. That's really not anything that Michigan could control. So I'm just going to say, when Illinois beat Ohio State, Trent Frazier held up a sign saying Big Ten champs. Brad Underwood in his post-game presser said that he didn't agree with how Michigan was crowned because Illinois won more games. The logic is mind-bogglingly stupid because Michigan couldn't play as many games as Illinois. The 3 games it didn't play were Indiana, Northwestern, and Nebraska. You tell me if Michigan's going to win at least 2 out of 3 of those and then have the same record as Illinois. You tell me if Michigan's probably going to win all 3 of those. Michigan beat all those teams pretty easily in the regular season. They could have beaten them all again. I'm pretty certain Michigan would have won all of those games. But that's beside the point. Michigan couldn't play them because it had COVID. And the Big Ten sticks with the win percentage being the basis for who wins the conference. Michigan played 17 games. It's not like they didn't play it that many games.
Illinois had 2 more wins, won the head-to-head on the road by 20-plus points.
Beating Ohio State, beating Wisconsin twice, beating every team on this list with the exception of Illinois. And, I mean, that's impressive. And Illinois has 4 losses. They lost to Maryland. They lost to Ohio State. They didn't win the title. That's all there is to it. Juwan Howard agrees with me. Juwan Howard says it's a bunch of baloney that no one's saying Michigan should have won. Like, I agree with Juwan here. Michigan won this fair and square. They couldn't play as many games because of COVID, but it's not like they didn't prove themselves throughout the regular season. It's not like they didn't beat a lot of good teams. It's not like their win percentage is worse than Illinois'. And I think Illinois fans need to take their second place finish, realize that the Big Ten regular season title isn't that important, but that they did not win it. Michigan won this Big Ten regular season title based on percentage, based on what the Big Ten declared. The Big Ten Conference, not random fans, the Big Ten Conference declared that Michigan was the regular season title winners. And Illinois fans need to understand that. I'm sorry. I'm a little angry because people have been saying Michigan doesn't deserve the title. That's why I made this video. Obviously, I think Illinois is a great team. Nothing against Illinois personally. I do have a little bit of a bone to pick with their coach, Brad Underwood, who's constantly making fun of Michigan, but I don't have anything to say about any of their players. So they're a good team. Michigan's a good team. Michigan won the Big Ten regular season title. We'll see who wins the Big Ten tournament, and we'll see who goes farther in the NCAA tournament. That's all.